to another episode of Wicked Easy Cooking. My name is Chef Colin Roach, and today we're making wicked easy baked salsa chicken. Easy, nutritious, delicious recipe you can make in under 30 minutes for your family. So it's one of those quick meals, yet still very, very tasty. So we're gonna start with some chicken breast, which I'm gonna cut up here in just a second. And then all we're gonna have is some salsa in it, seasoning, chili powder, and some sour cream to put on top with some shredded cheese. And there's optional ingredients that you can put in if you'd like. I'll list those in the recipe, like anything you'd put on a taco, black olives, things like that. I'm actually gonna put in some corn and some black beans. I think that's really gonna help that recipe and fortify it. Then I'm gonna serve it over white rice. You could serve it over Spanish rice, Mexican rice, maybe a little side salad, something along those lines just to help round out the whole meal. But I'm gonna show it to you with a couple of items at the end when it's finished. So let's get started. Okay, so as our recipe states, we're gonna need about 3 chicken breasts, which I'm gonna cut in half, so we're gonna get 6 portions out of this recipe. Then we're gonna need some seasoning, some, chili powder or some taco seasoning that maybe you have, salt, pepper. Then we're gonna need some salsa, 2 cups of that, pint. I'm just gonna use this 1 jar here. You can get mild, medium, hot, whatever your flavor is, whatever you desire. I'm gonna go with the mild. And then we're gonna top it with a cup of shredded cheese. I'm using a couple of different types of cheddar in here. You can get those pre-mixed Mexican cheese blends. You can grate your own, mozzarella, whatever you'd like. And then we're gonna need some sour cream at the end. If you're looking for, maybe low fat, that's fine, you could use that. I have the full, all natural sour cream here. We're gonna use about 6 tablespoons, 3 ounces. And then we're gonna put any optional ingredients that you want in there. Again, anything like you'd put in with a taco. I'm gonna use some corn kernels and some black beans. Okay, so to get started, we have our chicken breasts here. Now, as you know, chicken breasts are not shaped evenly. You can see we have, really big on one end and thin on the other. So you could put this in a plastic bag or some plastic wrap and pound that down. But if you slice it down the middle, you would keep it all that same size. So you can see here, I make, 3 kind of fillet cuts out of it, and they're all pretty much the same size. Same here, we'll take this one. It's already thin down here, but big up here. So when I take my knife, I'm gonna cut it so it's evenly on all sides. Here we go. Okay, we got our board all cleaned up here, and so now we can add in our seasoning to our chicken. I got some salt and pepper. And then you want to use some chili powder, or maybe you have them taco seasoning packets. You can buy that as well in the grocery store, something along those flavor profiles. And we're going to put that all over our chicken. And then we're going to want to do the back side. So we just give these a quick little turn and season the other side as well. Okay. Yeah, I'll go kind of generous with it. All right, then we have some kind of baking pan here. Again, about 8 by 12, 9 by 13, something like that. Should hold it pretty well. I like to a little spray in it there, a little non-stick. All right, and then we're going to just add in our salsa. Pour the whole jar in. And then any optional ingredients that you want to add in. I have some black beans here, and I have some corn. I'm gonna mix that in with it, and then we're just gonna add in our chicken. That's it. Bake it for about 30 minutes or so. The chicken's pretty much all the way cooked, and we top with our cheese, put it in for another 3-4 minutes, comes out, add our sour cream, and serve. So let's put this in now. Our other ingredients, so I have my jar of black beans that I've pre-drained. Add those in. This is gonna really add to the dish, adding, being able to stretch a little bit more. And then I'm going to use corn. And you could use frozen corn, about a cup of it is kernels, or if it's in season like it is now, just add some fresh corn. So this is fresh, I just cut it off the cob, dump that in. Then we're just going to give it all a stir to incorporate it. Looks good. Now we just add in our chicken. So I like to get both sides with the sauce on it, so kind of bury it down in there. All right. And I'll put it all in. Then it just goes into our oven and let it bake. Okay, I just put that in 425-degree oven, about 30 minutes, check it. And at that point, we're just gonna top with the cheese for another 3 to 4 minutes, let that melt, a little sour cream on top of it, and we're done. So now while that's going on, I'm gonna make some rice, basic white rice. As mentioned though, use any rice, any starch that you'd like. It takes about 20 minutes to make white rice, so I'm gonna get that going now. So it'll be done the same time the chicken is, and I can put it on the plate. There's one other thing I did wanna mention to you regarding the corn. Frozen corn is fine. I always get comments asking about that. That's fine. You can, worst case, use canned corn. But if fresh corn is available, like it is most places right now, you know, just grab some of those and put that in. It makes it very, very tasty. It's more fresh, more nutrients. To take it off the cob, you know, whether it's white corn or the yellow, just put a plate, take a knife, and just go down the sides. You know, taking this corn kernels off the cob. You know, just go slow so it falls into the plate and doesn't go everywhere on you, and just, you know, kind of go down the side of the cob. And then you'll have fresh corn. You don't need to buy the frozen. But if you have frozen, you need to use that, you know, that's fine as well. And one you know, ear of corn gives you about a cup of kernels, so you really only need one, okay? Okay, our chicken has been in the oven 30 minutes now. It's time to add the cheese. Let me go get it. Okay, doesn't that look great? I'm gonna put the cheese on it. It's gonna go back in the oven just to let that cheese melt. Then we're gonna add our sour cream and we're gonna serve this up. Okay, we sprinkled the cheese on and we put it in the oven for about 3-4 minutes just to get it to melt. Now we can add the sour cream to the top. I like to put one on, you know, each chicken breast. That way there we kind of identifies the portions. Though, you know, it's mentioned you get 6 in here, but I actually got 7 because one of those breasts was really big and I ended up cutting it into 3. But, you know, if you can get cut smaller, you'll get more portions. All right, so that's the way. And then maybe I'd put some chopped parsley or chopped scallions on top of that for presentation if I was doing it as a buffet. But we're gonna be serving this as an individual. So I can show you that one now. Plate this up. So turn this here. Have a nice spoon to get a scoop of that out. Got my fork and knife. Yummy. And we got a spoon for our rice. I ended up actually making some pilaf. As I mentioned, you can make Spanish rice, Mexican rice, any kind of rice you maybe wanted to put with this. So I'm going to put this on one side. Yeah, it's about the right amount. Okay. Now we've got this side. I dig out a chicken breast. Look at all that cheese and the steam coming off it. Put that right on the side. And now, get that cheese. And now I'm going to dig down there because I want to get some of that beans and corn, salsa. I'm actually going to put it right over it. There we go. And now we can clean up this cheese and stuff all over the rim. Dripped everywhere. Okay, now let's see if you can see this. Okay, so now let's give it a taste. So we got the chicken here. Make sure it's got cheese around it. Got some of those beans. I'm gonna try it with the rice too. A little bit of that salsa mixed in with it and the beans. A quick 30 minutes. Excellent, delicious. Try this with your family. I bet you like it. Again, quick meal, maybe during the week. And then let me know how it worked out. And if you added any other ingredients, put it in the comments section, share it with our community. Okay, until the next video, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Bye-bye now.